just going to go down beside Alison now to fit the sling snugly. What I'm doing here is I'm just holding the leg strap of the sling quite tightly, supporting Alison's knee and just pulling on the sling lightly, and I'm doing the same at the other side. Flattening the sling down, supporting Alison's knee and just a wee tug. Then I'm putting Alison's foot up on my thigh, gives me 2 free hands, which means I can smooth the sling, keep it nice and flat without it crumpling up and without it going behind Alison's knee. Do the same at the other side. Use one hand to smooth it through and one hand to make sure it's nice and flat. And then to save Alison's hips being displaced by lifting her, our legs would separate on the hoist. I'm just going to cross these straps over, but that also gives Alison something to hold on to. I'm now going to bring my hoist in, making sure this is the boom bar, this is the spreader bar. You don't want your spreader bar to be in that position because that's quite threatening. You want it to be in that position, but you need to consider the position of this. If I bring this up a wee bit higher and go to approach Alison, her automatic reaction is she's going to see that and she'll want to pull back. If I bring this down a bit lower, I can bring it in, cover it, and it's not quite so threatening. And you want to position it just above the person's thighs. Now, depending on the position of the person, these slings have loops. So that loop there would be used if you wanted somebody to be really flat. The next loop up would be somebody that you wanted in a semi-reclined position. This loop here is for a sitting position, and so is this loop here. If you use the shortest loop, what happens is the person's body weight is concentrated right through the thigh area, and that can cause a bit of pain and discomfort. So unless it's for a specific reason and it's identified in the care plan, I would suggest using the second sitting loop. So I'm just going to attach that into the front of the spreader bar. Come round, do the same at the other side, and because I want Alison to be in a seated position, I'm going to make it what we call long in the leg. So you've got the different lengths in this strap, but for this demonstration it will be long. Okay, so now I know the sling's been fitted securely, it's been attached securely, and if Alison wanted to hold on to that, it would give her a wee bit of security, but also the purpose of crossing these straps at the front is if somebody suddenly collapses forward, you've got a physical barrier there to stop them actually turning upside down. Okay, Alison, are you ready to go?
Yes.
Right, so again, this coming up past somebody's eye can be quite threatening, so I like to just cover this and just press your up button. Now what, you leave the brakes off, because if you watch your hoist just after this point, you'll probably see the hoist moves a little, and it has to find its own centre of gravity. But also at this point, I like to just there's the hoist moving. And I'm just turning Alison slightly so her knees, etc. Now this is the mini lift, so this is as high as this hoist will go, but you'll see Alison's encased in the sling. You comfortable enough?
Yes.
Right. Obviously you wouldn't leave people in a sling for any length of time. You just want to hoist them up and do whatever you need to do and lower them down. So to lower Alison down, I'm just going to turn her back round, bring her chair in a wee bit, put my foot in the footwell here and apply pressure to this so that when I push the down button, the chair will tilt slightly, but I know Alison is... I discourage the use of people pulling on these straps at the back. Ridders tell you more accidents happen with pulling than pushing, so it's actually safer to push than it is to pull. So I'm just detaching the straps. So you push down in this wee black disc, take the strap off, push down, take that strap off. Now you want to take the hoist away from the person. And that gives you room to go in to remove the sling, uncross the leg bits, and just do the same as before. Take the person's foot up onto your thigh, fold the sling down and away from the skin and throw it back. Same at the other side. Fold it down, away, throw it back, so that when I come round the back of Alison and sweep her forward, the sling comes out and Alison's positioned in her chair again.